warming blanket!
What's going on, everyone? So welcome to my latest video. This is, of course, my review for the third season of the TV show Succession. So Succession obviously just finished. Actually, it finished last night. I'm filming this on a Monday. Succession's third season was 9 episodes long. It's obviously on HBO Max. And I have reviewed the first and second season on this channel. You guys can check that out, my TV show playlist down below. But guys, I watched Succession week to week. It was something that I was very much looking forward to week to week. I really like the characters of the show. I find them to be fascinating, funny, witty, dramatic, and the dialogue especially between them is just incredible because a lot of times they're saying stuff and they don't actually mean it. There's actually like a lot of layers underneath it as to what they actually mean. So it's very interesting and it really keeps you engaged and like on your feet saying, hey, okay, do they actually mean this or no, it was just actually a double entendre and they actually mean something else. It's great. I love a lot of the characters, specifically these characters I'm going to mention. I like the characters of Tom, played by Matthew McFadden, and obviously his spouse, Shiv, who's played by Sarah Snook. Sarah Snook, obviously, I am very happy to see that she's hit the mainstream because I still remember seeing her Predestination with Ethan Hawke and saying she's really good. I hope she makes it big. And obviously she's on a show like this, and she's shot. She's incredible in this. I also like Kendall. Kendall's probably my favorite character of the series thus far. I really like Jeremy Strong's performance, and I think especially, even though we're only 3 seasons in, I love the fact that we see his character from season 1 to how he is in season 3, and it's incredible, honestly. And really, Jeremy Strong is someone that's been working in the industry for a long time and consistently gave nice, small performances here and there, but it's nice to see that he is getting the spotlight, and he's doing a great job with it, for sure. Other thing is, of course, Roman, played by Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin does such a great job. He is the unpredictable one, if you will. He's the one that's always got the little things like he does all these little things that I think are nice little ticks that add to his character. And he's also someone that there is a lot of times where he's obviously trying to hide his emotions with humor, which, let's be honest, most of these characters do, but especially his character. But there are some instances in season 3 where he does actually have more emotions than that. And it's something that did kind of surprise me, and especially in the finale, I really liked. Other characters such as Greg, I think Nicholas Braun is someone that I've seen in other stuff such as like Zola, and he's really good. I think that he's a hoot and a half, and I think he does a good job. He's given even more screen time, I feel like, in this than he was in season 2. And then, of course, Logan, played by Brian Cox, who, again, has been working in the industry for such a long time. And he does such a great job. He is obviously the dad, and he's the one that everyone looks up to. He has a lot of great moments in this show. And I gotta say, I know I'm talking about the characters first and foremost, but that's because, let's be honest here, the characters are why you watch the show. They are very intriguing. They are hateable, though, for sure. They are despicable humans. They are the 1%, top 1%. They are the ones that obviously do all these things that to other people hurt them. But it's very cutthroat, and I think that that's what makes it so engaging is because of how they are. They're trying to one-up each other, and that's something that I think I now understand why people like reality TV, because I feel like this is kind of like that, where there's just so many, rich people in this show that them trying to one-up each other is just so entertaining. And especially the fact that it's done so well with such great performances, great witty dialogue, it makes it even more engaging. The humor is also something that is just top-notch. Yes, this is a dramatic TV show first and foremost, but the drama goes really well, honestly, with the humor, and it's something that I do have to praise very highly. Because again, dialogue can be engaging, but when you also have it not only be engaging and add extra layers to it, it gives it that dramatic depth that's needed. And then obviously when there's not drama added, there's obviously that comedic heft that's going on, because again, these characters are people that use that to their advantage. They use the humor to try to hide their emotions, and it's something that works. This is essentially a TV show that is a chessboard, and each player is having it where it's like they're trying to move their pieces, and it's engaging. What can I say? The filmmaking here is also incredible. Again, you have incredible cinematography. I love the handheld camera work and how it's like that zoom in effect. It's like they're trying to basically be a fly on the wall, and it's getting it in the moment. I thought that was something that was quite effective. And they did it in the first 2 seasons for sure, but I think they definitely perfected that style, and it's something that, obviously Adam McKay is one of the creators of this show, I believe, and Adam McKay did The Big Short and Vice, which also has the same style, and it makes sense. And I think that if you like those 2 movies, you'll definitely like Succession. But speaking of those 2 movies I just mentioned, Nicholas Brittle did the score for both of those, and here he gets brought on to do this show, and he does such a great job with it. The theme song for this show I listen to every single time. I never skip it because it is just incredible. And it's not even just that. He also has these little motifs of the score that he uses throughout the show that really works, and it's quite effective. A lot of times shows will have it where it's like it might not be, something that's effective. It might not be something that's in the foreground. They just background noise. But I like that HBO shows have it where it's like that's not the case. It's very important. Score is just as important as cinematography in an HBO show. And this show was no exception. So I really like that. I also think that the production design is high quality, which goes without saying. I mean, it's an HBO show. But I also think that the finale, I mentioned a little bit earlier, but the finale especially really sets up season 4 very well. And honestly, I am very curious with what's going to happen. And I think that that's what's important. When you end a season, you want to have it where it's like, okay, that was satisfying, but it also leaves you wanting more, unless, of course, it's a series finale. But this is not the case. I believe there's going to be another season, maybe a 5th season of Succession. And honestly, this definitely sets the stage for those seasons. I'm very curious to see where the show is going to be going. One thing I also wanted to mention about Succession, in terms of negatives, I will say the middle part of this season in particular was a bit light, too much for me personally on terms of plot. Basically felt a bit slack during these episodes and just not much happened overall. Like, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining to see these characters and everything, but there just wasn't that much that happened. But the first couple episodes and the last couple episodes make up for it. And I do have to say that I did the math and everything, and when I decided to actually do the rating for all 9 episodes, what it comes down to, the aggregated rating is that I will be giving Succession Season 3 an 8.8 out of 10, aka a 4.4 out of 5-star rating, which, you know what, it's pretty close to 4.5 out of 5-star rating, so I'm just going to give it to it, and that's why it's going to be getting the good old Tabasco rating. So, yeah, Succession Season 3, I would definitely recommend it. If you have seen Succession Season 3, let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Down below, and as well as what your favorite season of Succession is thus far. Let me know your thoughts again down below, and as always, with the subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.